Alright, back here for the round of 6 in the Super Survivors. I'm sorry, I keep saying the Super Survivor. The Pick Your Survivor. There we go. Here in front of me we have Zach Martinez and Josh Helmick. Zach's happy about that strike. Over down the far end there we've got William Yoder and Brian Monette. And here to the left we have Tez and Mystery A. I don't know his name, I'm sorry people, don't slay me. He knows his name anyway. I'll figure it out eventually. Well, that wasn't a very good frame. A 4-6 split and then a miss. He did have a double working. One of those strikes was a Brooklyn, and Tez has started 3-bagger spare. Oh, Zach with a mistake. Misses that 6-pin. So there's 6 people left now in scratch. It's going a little quicker now because they keep reducing the number of bowlers. Now there's only 2 on a pair. Yoder and Monette look like they're through 4 frames here as Williams shoots. Josh with a 4-pin. And as typically happens here on these twisters, that ball drifts a little high and it doesn't trip the 4-pin out. On wood pins, he might have tripped that 4-pin. Bowlers are shuffling all over the center. The handicap bowlers were right in here just last game. Ooh. Josh missed a couple single pins the last game. Almost missed one there too, but he spares it and he has a 12-pin lead through 3. While Tez with a 2-pin and he picks it up, so early lead of 23 pins for Tez. That was a bit wide there for Josh and a double wood, 2-8. Tez cuts the 10 out there. So after a couple spares, he gets back on the strike train. After Tez missed the cut yesterday, you could kind of figure he was going to come in and just wreck him today, and that's what he's done all day. Josh picks up that double wood, although he didn't look too sure about it. But he's got a 10-pin lead. Hey, Zach missed that spare. That could come back to haunt him today. I hope not for his sake, but for a guy who missed too many spares today, I know exactly what that's like. Well, he's got another shot at the 6-pin. Left it again. Zach is kind of a tweener. He doesn't have a really high rubber, but he still can hook it. You can see he's playing pretty far left. This time he gets the spare. Both these guys are kind of the tweeners. They can both play straight and they can also go in and hook it. They don't have the just raw power of a Cortez or a Trace Sledge or something like that, or Danny Cobine, but they can still play that inside angle. Zach. Ooh. He's away with one there a little bit, leaves a 2-pin. That's the issue though, when you have a little bit lower rev rate and you're playing that kind of angle, you get one a little bit wide, you don't have that quite the amount of recovery, and sometimes you can get caught in between where if you square up a little bit, the ball doesn't push to the right, and if you let it go just a little bit, it does that right there, 2 pins. Zach. Ooh. Boy, I was going to say he should have no trouble with that spare, but he made that a little interesting. Oh, boy. Tez was on a double there. He could have gone in the 230s and taken a really big lead, and instead he rings a 10. But he's still got plenty of a lead right now. If he spares this, he'll have a 32-pin lead, I think, Josh with a flat 10. This is the point in the tournament where these guys that are kind of in the middle in terms of hook get far enough left where they start to have issues with getting those corner pins out. And I'll tell you what, they might be able to get through these matches, but if you're going to bowl against somebody like Tez, Tez can just keep moving left, and with his spinny ball roll and high rev rate, he can hit his ball and finish a lot harder than some of these other guys can. So it doesn't bode very well for these guys in the next match or two. Josh picks that spare, which he missed one of those in the last match. Meanwhile, the mystery bowler, again, I don't know his name, I'm sorry, is pretty much done. Ring a 10. Oh, I thought he missed that spare. He did make it. But he's down by 33 with 2 frames left. He's going to need to strike out, and he's going to need Tez to give him quite a bit of help. Good shot there from Helmick. He's 10-pin lead here. That spare is the difference in this match that Zach missed. If he makes that spare, he's only down by 1, and instead he's actually if he made that, he would they'd be tied. Excuse me. But unfortunately, he missed it. Good shot there, though. Another one like it, and we have a tied match. Meanwhile, another spare over there, so I think Tez, we can safely say, is moving on to the round of 3. Oh my. I don't know if I've ever seen Tez do that. Blower 5-7. I was just talking about how he could get his ball to hit harder, and leaves that. So again, this has just been a carnival here, people. Every time I say something, it goes the opposite. So here's Zach to tie up the match. It's good, and he strikes. Tez doesn't convert that spare. Let's see. He's got, he doesn't. He only needs 9 pins total in the 10th frame. Opponent strikes out. The best he can do is 201. Tez with 9 pins here will shoot 202. Oh! Wow. That's enough. Boy, he almost left a pick 4 there. Oh! Meanwhile, Josh got one wide and almost gets a huge break rolling the 2, but steady leaves the 2, and he's with a spare here. He and Zach are going to be tied, and Tez is going to move on. He'll be in the 2 teens. Josh with a spare. So he and Zach are tied on the scoreboard, but Zach's working on the double, so he has the advantage right now. Well, the women's series title match is going on over there on 1 and 2. Sarah Vargas looking to win it for the 2nd straight day. He wanted a strike there, but he got a good break tripping that 9-pin out, but now he's down by 1 in the count, and Zach's on the double. So just when Zach looked like he was in trouble, Josh may be the one who's in trouble at this point. see Josh's spare, and then we'll cut for part 2. Alright, he makes it back for part 2 in just a minute.